Hey guys. So, quick little programming note here. I want to start doing walk and talks again, but I don't want to do them while I'm walking full speed, so I'm going to consciously make an effort to slow down my pace, and hopefully I'll be able to articulate my points in a coherent fashion. So, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The video down below is from Saturday morning, where I was talking about my recent rejection, and I want to reiterate what I said this morning. You know, my gut led me into a situation where my heart was broken. It's, recovered. It's recovering. Because what I'm finding is that was the right thing to do. My gut, as I've said multiple times, has it's never let me down. It never will let me down because it's God speaking to me. And God essentially led me to a situation where I told this girl how I felt about her and got it all out in the open. Now, that was the best thing that could have happened out of it. The worst thing that could have happened out of it was if I hadn't told her how I felt. And this is something that I've learned over the years. All throughout elementary school, middle school, high school, my early college years, I never had the balls to just tell women how I felt, especially the ones that I liked at the moment, or even just found attractive. And that was a big mistake. I don't regret it because it's taught me a very important lesson. And I just encourage all the male viewers, regardless of your age, just take a risk on, take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on yourself and tell whichever girl that you like, just tell them how you feel, There's really nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's the right thing to do. Because if you don't tell these women how you feel about them, if there's like an actual authentic feeling there, then you're doing yourself a disservice and potentially doing her a disservice. She might not ever find that man that she's been looking for, and who knows? You might be that man. So I just get so disappointed when I hear other people say, "Oh, she's showing signs like she's not interested," and I'm just thinking like, well, did you ever tell her how you feel? Oh no, she'd probably reject me. That's your first mistake right there. Now, I think that the feeling of rejection is probably something that's always going to hurt. But I think what hurts more is the anticipation of rejection. So if you say something like, well, I don't want to ask out this girl or tell this girl how I feel because I'm afraid of getting rejected. Okay, well, that's just going to lead you into a situation which I just described, where you're doing yourself a disservice and you're potentially doing her a disservice. If you get rejected, so what? You basically said, that's how I feel about you. Ball's in your court. And that's a similar situation that I'm dealing with right now. And you know what? Let this truck go by. I'm just being patient. I'm respecting our relationship in the workplace because we have something really good going there. Like I said, she totally agrees. We have something really good going on here. It would be very foolish to ruin it. That's fine, honestly. Like I said, my main goal was to just get it out there, tell her how I felt, and I don't hold anything against her. I think that this has actually improved our working relationship because now we're a little closer in some ways, We both told each other how we felt, and that's progress in my opinion. Now, in your guys' situation, you just got to take that first step. You've got to have some confidence in yourself because if you don't, you're just going to be miserable for your whole life, honestly. Men were not meant to be chased. I mean, it's insane. I meet some men that literally talk like girls. They're like, oh, she didn't notice what I was wearing today. She didn't notice my new shoes or my new hat. It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Pardon my French, but that's just bullshit right there. You gotta be the hunter. And this is the thing too. I've had a lot of men actually, this is when you know that we're kind of living in clown world. I've had a lot of men tell me that I'm like a total chauvinist. Because, my idea of a female partner is a little, I guess, leans more towards the traditional side of the spectrum. But, it's like these fucking male feminists. I'll just refer you to this meme I saw on Facebook where it's like a two-parter meme where it says, "This is how male feminists view themselves," and it shows them like as a knight in shining armor on a white horse, and then and then the second photo it shows them, "This is how women look at male feminists," and it shows some dude bending over and getting pegged. So that just that I think that's a really nice summation of what I'm trying to say here. But look, the point is, you got to be a man, honestly. And if that sounds hurtful to you, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're too stupid to get over your own insecurities, and that's really fucking sad. And I'm saying this out of love. I mean, guys, look, you can choose to sit there and pick your nose all day and be scared of what potentially could come out of you putting yourself out there, aka the feeling of rejection, or you can look at that and you can say, well, the upside is I'm getting it all out there. I'm telling this woman how I feel, and if she accepts me, then that's great. If she doesn't, then honestly, move on. Move on. That's all I got to say, guys. Because I just think that men in this day and age, real men are becoming a dying breed, and as a man, I don't want to see that happen. Men have contributed so much to this world, and as have women, but men have really led the charge on multiple things, and that's the way it should stay. And honestly, women want it the same way. Women don't want to be in charge. They would rather be, in a support role, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's just biology right there. So, running out of things to say here, but that's all I'll say. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless. I'll see you later.